To celebrate the 25th anniversary of Fallout, Prime Video and Kilter Films treated us to a first look at the Fallout TV series with this official image. There's a lot to unpack from this photo, with some potential narrative clues on show. But that isn't all the Fallout TV series news we received in the past few days, as Bethesda posted the latest 25th anniversary retrospective today, this time focusing on Fallout Beyond the game. Featuring Todd Howard, Tim Kaine, and even showrunner Jonathan Nolan.
Fallout
the video game?
Doubling down on how the close to the source material the TV show has got the Fallout look and feel, and a brief look at one of the new sets, which actually may give the biggest hint so far to the series' location. Let's take a closer look. Starting with the official image then, we have our first look at the vault entrance. Although some of the previous leaks have shown us different shots within Vault 33, this is the first time that the classic doorway has been revealed. Before taking a closer look at the smaller details, I was immediately struck by how similar the design and parts of the scene composition were to leaving the vault in Fallout 76. Although the blinding flashes of sunlight are a feature in both Fallout 4 and 76, the doorway's design is very similar to the latter. Playing through that scene now, it also appears that the base of Vault 33's doorway is steeped with what looks like a retractable walkway. The same 3 Vault-Tec emblem lines are also visible on the left side of the door. I do wonder if this will actually share the same feature as 76's doorway, with the look being the same on the other side. Taking a closer look now at the photo, there are initial rumours that the plot of the TV series would bear some similarities to the early game of Fallout 3, and this photo suggests there might be some truth to that. Starting with the central figure illuminated in the doorway, we can just about make out a Pip-Boy on the left arm, and a gun holster on the right hip. The outline of the Pip-Boy confirms that the character is leaving and not entering the vault. The expression of the dweller on the far left with his hands clasped to his face, and the boots of a dead or knocked out figure by the entrance, strongly implied the opening of the vault door was violent, and an unexpected episode. There are strong parallels to the Lone Wanderer's potentially violent exit in Fallout 3. Focusing on the boots, you can almost make out what looks like the vault door controls next to them. Perhaps they were trying to stop the central character from leaving. A final detail which lines up very nicely with the recent discussion about the series taking great steps to stay truthful to in-game design is the Vault Rules board. The first 2 lines are the same as the ones from this Fallout 4 still, and the fonts line up very nicely. The previous Fallout series leaks reinforce this, with the T-60 suit seemingly even sharing the same orange insignia that you can see on the Brotherhood of Steel Knights in Fallout 4 and 76. The Super Duper Mart is also picture perfect, and the previous shots of the vault interior look so similar to what we've seen in game. This collection of ramshackle structures and the crashed plane also bear a striking resemblance to wasteland settlements like Megaton and Libertalia. Overall, it was amazing to see a first official look at the series since that teaser way back when, which really didn't reveal a whole lot, but this image has definitely got us all talking and debating with an appropriate amount of fan service packed into a single image. In that vein, it's time to talk about today's short clip released by Bethesda. The 25th retrospective series has been a really interesting insight into so many areas of Fallout, but this one really stuck out. Opening with Todd Howard, he had this to say about why a series or film hasn't happened until now.
A lot of movie producers and stuff would like, hey, this would be a great movie. And for, 10 years plus said no. It just wasn't the right fit. And one of the people I've always wanted to do it was Jonathan Nolan. I love the movies he's written and worked on with his brother and his TV shows with Lisa Joy, Westworld. And Jonah and I connected and was, would this be something that would interest you? And it turned out he was a big fan of it.
They didn't stop there though. Amazing to hear Tim Kaine, co-creator of the series, give his thoughts on the new medium.
I'm glad that an IP that I helped make has grown and has turned into this franchise. I mean, we're getting a TV show.
And art director Istvan Peli confirmed what seems to be very apparent with the set and costume design.
So I've actually been blown away by how much they've stuck with our original visions and designs on the visual side.
But the highlight for me, and I'm sure many others, Jonathan Nolan talking about the series, or perhaps denying its very existence.
Fallout the video game?
I love video games. I'm not familiar with the Fallout. Tell me a little bit about it. Thanks, Adam.
It's a video game. 25th anniversary is coming up in October.
Fallout. Yes, the post-apocalyptic, humorous, dark, bleak, brilliantly written, annoyingly playable.
Annoyingly playable. He gets it, he gets it.
Yeah, how
Video
did you
game
get
franchise.
involved?
Well, several years ago, I decided I was going to write the next great American novel. And then a friend gave me a copy of Fallout 3, and now I'm working in television.
Copy of Fallout 3 and now working in television. Interesting. I wonder how much of Fallout 3 has inspired this series' narrative. Now get your tinfoil hats out because it's time to enter the realm of speculative analysis. The choice to use the vault door opening as the first official image smacked to me of carefully thought out strategy. An opportunity to compare the set design to the games and to theorise over whatever took place. And now this. It's clearly a light-hearted exchange with a Nuka-Cola bottle and a sliver of power armor on display. But look around, the location is very, very interesting. Nuclear devastation has remade locations on the East Coast into desolate wastelands that aren't indicative of their original geographic location. However, despite this really does look like the West Coast. And what the hell is this here? Perfectly nestled with just enough showing. Immediately my mind went to the various mutated insects. One in particular, the Cazador, would be the most telling clue of all, but honestly, this could easily be a roach. Size-wise and the lack of bright colours might suggest the former is unlikely, and perhaps wishful thinking. Or maybe it's not an insect at all. For anyone wondering about the logo on Jonathan's hoodie, this is a real clothing brand, Arc'teryx. The logo is a prehistoric dinosaur, Archaeopteryx, and its fossils were discovered in Germany. So yeah, I may have gone down a rabbit hole with this, trying to glean further clues, but yeah, I don't think there's anything to see here. Final note on this final clip is the desaturated image quality, perhaps an attempt to lessen the desert colour palette, or, as was suggested to me, reflected of a location near the sea. I digress. It's been amazing to see some official visuals at last, and has certainly started a healthy debate about the series and what to expect. After seeing these clips and the latest teaser image, where do you think the Fallout TV series will take place? Will the series channel the Lone Wanderer's exit from Vault 111? And are we getting a trailer soon? I hope so. Let me know what you think down in the comments. With that said, I am off. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.